Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick. And today we've got the Stone Armor Cole, little boxed figure set. This was available at Toys R Us, or kind of is. It's not. It's not on their website or anything. And some people have been able to find it. And I actually was able to find it. When I went, they only had one, so yeah. But it's a pretty cool little set, or a little figure. It's a bit expensive though. Costs $8, which is quite a bit for this one minifigure. It is exclusive, which is nice. And you open it up like this, and the figure would be right there. I didn't put mine back in because it's tough to get them out. And one complaint is that the sword falls out a bit. Like when I just picked this up, like the sword, like I heard something moving around, and the sword was poking out the bottom. And there's the figure, by the way, which we'll take a look at in a second. But it does open up nice, and that packaging looks pretty good. I like the way that turns out. And if you get this to open up, you got a nice little scene, and you could leave the cool figure in there, or you could just fold onto the box. Whatever you do, I would recommend holding on to this box, because this box is pretty collectible, pretty important part of the actual set. Like the Cole logo up there, there's a picture of the figure, and just some information on the sides of the box. It's very small, very small. Like here's the minifigure compared to the box. Components made in Hungary, Mexico, and China, and just some cool art on the back, kinda. Not just a plain red, but it looks cool. So there's the packaging. Obviously, the reason people are going to buy this set though is for the actual Cole figure itself, and it's kind of worth it. At the same time, it's kind of not worth the $8. Because $8 is a lot to pay for one minifigure. But this is a great looking figure. His hairpiece isn't very special. It's just, typical Cole hair. He does have the mask, appropriate for Rebooted. But here's the first welcome surprise for this figure. That face print is exclusive. Or this headpiece, I guess I should say. Because the face print itself is the same face print that's used on the Ghost Cole with the sand green head. But they printed on a yellow head here. And obviously he does have his black mask. But that's just very cool to get. And it looks awesome. It looks, great expression there. He does have the silver shoulder armor. And comes with one silver katana. Which, you can either put in the back or he can hold it. I'm not going to put that back on. We're just going to take a look at his torso and legs without that for a moment so that I don't have to take it back off again to show you the back printing. There's the front printing on the torso. Very show accurate. Looks pretty great. And blends in with some of the other stone armor figures. Once I get the last one, which is Jay, just because I haven't gotten him yet. He actually came out before Cole. But I will do a collection video showing all 5 of them together. And it's taken years for them to all be released. But it's worth it. We finally have this collection of awesome figures. And everyone seems to get better than the last. And the back print on there is cool. I like his symbol. Very detailed still, which is nice. The legs, I think, are one of the big improvements of this figure over the older ones. And it's just because they have a lot more detail. I like that silver pattern there. It looks pretty cool. But overall, this is a good figure. Which makes it a good set because the figure is the set. It's just a bit overpriced. I'm sure that they'll do some kind of promotion eventually, where if you spend this much, you get this Stone Armor Cole figure, and at that point, I think it'll be totally worth it, 100%. I might even go and get another one during that, if they do that, because it's a great figure to have, and I'm sure it'll end up being very collectible in the future, especially with the the price tag that it comes with. I'm sure it's not going to go down by a whole lot. So if you get one for free, then 100% worth it. But the other thing is, due to the price tag, it kind of keeps this particular figure as more collectible and more special than some of the others. Obviously, the only ones with the higher, Kai has the same price tag, kind of. It was $10, but you got 3 other figures as well, so a little bit more worth it, I think. For Kai, Zane and Lloyd came in the big $120 sets. They're going to be expensive to get, but you get this cool set with it, or with them, so again, pretty much a good deal. Jay is the only one where you get basically the same amount of stuff for a higher price, but that's because he comes with the book. So, most figure collectors, though, won't necessarily want the book, so that's the one reason that it's a bit less of a deal than this guy. All in all, you're looking at probably $45 for all 5 Ninja, just because Kai is a lot cheaper because the Lightning Lad came in that cube and he's most of the value. So most people who bought it, would sell their, just for Lightning Lad, will sell their Kais and Fangars and other characters for cheaper. So when you look at it that way, and how expensive some of the other stone armor figures are going to be, it's nice to get a stone armor figure relatively commonly, except we don't really know the rarity of this figure yet, because it'll depend on how how the rest of these are distributed. But all in all, it's a cool little figure, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of a long-winded speech accompanying it, but I thought it was nice. Kind of summarizes the availability of the stone armor figures. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I know I've been trying to cut down some of my longer reviews. Probably should work on shortening my smaller reviews as well, but I feel like the larger reviews should be cut down first, because they're probably more important. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye, guys.